I can imagine that there's nothing more off-putting than to pour all of your passion into a message just to be gaslit as a response to a justified grievance. Or, if there are two opposing views, one side is censored, canceled, and chastised, while the other is being coddled, pampered, and given the benefit of the doubt when they choose to devolve into ad hominem attacks. And a perfect example of this manifested itself on a TV show called The View. So take a listen to how Emmy Award-winning, Grammy Award-winning, Academy Award-winning, Tony Award-winning Whoopi Goldberg chose to respond to the backlash from Bud Light consumers who did not appreciate being blindsided into purchasing products that promote a lifestyle that they do not wish to promote. In this case, a transgender lifestyle. So take a listen to this.
The company puts out a statement saying they didn't mean to address an issue that divided people. But I want to know, what are you so angry about? Beer does not have a, I mean, it's not a Democrat or a Republican. Yeah. It doesn't have a belief system. It's just beer.
Well, and the thing is, it's like, I think that these people that were destroying their own beer, which is also kind of dumb.
Well, thanks for the money.
Yeah, right? They also are making this out to be a this is a transphobic issue.
Notice the way that this is framed. The way that she frames it intentionally avoids the point of contention that is the cause for the backlash.
Beer, it doesn't have a belief system. It's just beer.
And given the above average IQ of the subscribers to this channel, I'm sure that you have guessed it. Whoopi has afforded us the opportunity to observe yet another logical fallacy. This logical fallacy is called the red herring. A red herring occurs when someone attempts to redirect the argument in a completely different direction than what the original topic of discussion was about. So a red herring, in short, is often someone's slick attempt at changing the subject into one that better suits their argument. So here, Whoopi frames her chastisement as though people are upset with the beer.
It's just beer!
And that's like slapping someone in the face, and when they respond in anger, you tell the police that the person discriminates against hands and that they despise fingers and kinetic energy. Now, why would you word it that way? Because you know just how ridiculous you would sound if you tried to argue in favor of slapping people for no reason. Now, this woman thinks that those who purchase Bud Light just to ultimately destroy it were doing something dumb.
I think that these people that were destroying their own beer, which is also kind of dumb.
Well, thanks for the money.
Then Whoopi goes on to say, well, thanks for the money. But if they were to think strategically, they would understand the power in that manner of symbolism and just how dumb it is not. So take Kid Rock, for example. Now, he posted a video of himself shooting up Bud Light products. Okay, let's say that he spent $50 on the beer to get his message across. So $50 for Anheuser-Busch, right? But if Kid Rock has 1 million Instagram followers and he convinces half of them to leave Bud Light alone, just half, that's 500,000 customers lost for the cost of $50. Politicians would kill for that kind of budget influence. So the only thing that is dumb in this regard is making the assumption that these messages don't cause more damage to the company than a cost of a couple of bottles of beer. And lastly, the shaming language.
Yeah, right? They also are making this out to be a this is a transphobic issue.
Phobic? Phobic means afraid. But if they are phobic for their freedom of speech, then why are you not phobic for being against their methods of protest? If you are a parent and a social media platform has seen fit to promote this message heavily into the social narrative,
Day 74 of being a girl, round of applause for the makeup. And I wore this outfit shopping today, and I thought that these might be my new shopping shorts, but I was walking around and everyone was staring, and I was like, oh, okay, what's going on? And they were all staring directly at
these nuts.
And I went, oh, I forgot that my crotch doesn't look like other women's crotches sometimes because mine doesn't look like a little Barbie pocket. I thought, okay, Dylan, you have some options here. I just normalize it and I wear clothes like this and we all just normalize women having bulges.
Because let's be honest, Dylan doesn't have control of the TikTok algorithm, but certain interests do. And parents cannot control the entire world of information and propaganda that seek to challenge the traditions and cultural practices that parents have tried to pass on to their children. If someone who is given not only a loud microphone, but also an Anheuser-Busch media push, suggests to children that are not his own that the world must normalize a person parading around with the imprint of their male private parts being made visible through the leather fabric of skimpy apparel designed and intended to be adorned by a female. Normalize the bulge is how it was put. No, these people aren't transphobic. They are force phobic. They are cultural eradication phobic. They are pump so much propaganda into children's cartoons phobic. They are take the power out of the hands of the parent and impede a father from directing his sons into the ways of his forefathers before him phobic. They are who will be left if the entire world suddenly started to do things your way phobic.
It's just beer!
So yes, everyone has the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But once your message crosses into the earshot or the beer shot of those who do not rock the way that you do, don't simply call it phobia and dismiss it with cliche red herrings. Especially when the one that you call yourself defending is the one who decided to go public and make his bulge everyone else's business. Support the channel by hitting the like button, commenting, and subscribing for more content.